Hello people, it's your parenting expert Mma Okoye. Welcome to my channel at Parenting Issues. Today I want us to continue with what we started previously on this channel. And what is that? It's all about personality development, and I am using Erik Erikson's personality development theory to teach personality development. Yeah, personality is all about everything about a human being, the values, the likes, just everything about the human being, not the physical aspect. And I am saying that through proper parenting, through intentional parenting, we can actually raise up individuals who have a very good personality, a personality that will be acceptable to everybody around, a personality that will make way, pave ways for such an individual, a personality that will maintain and keep healthy relationships, not bad personality that will scare people away from the person. When I introduced this topic, I told you that Erik Erikson has 8 stages of personality development, and I have done stages 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and this is the 6th stage. So if you've not watched any of those videos, you need to go back, watch them, so that you'll be able to follow up with whatever I'm going to do on this video. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share this video if ever it is very, very valuable to you. Okay, on the 6th stage, Erikson called it the stage of intimacy versus isolation. This stage is mainly for people who we can call the young adults. Now, adulthood is a stage that follows adolescence. I've talked about adolescent stage in the previous video. So today I'm talking about the adulthood. Now, at this stage, what are you supposed to do to help your child develop a healthy personality? Remember, it's a period of intimacy versus isolation. This is the stage the young adult wants to be useful, wants to mingle with his mates, his age mate. This is the period the young adult is also looking for identity. How can you help your young adults? Most times we leave them all by themselves. We forget that they are still human beings who have emotions, who need listening ears, who needs a shoulder to lay on. Then at this stage, if the previous stages were not properly managed, it's also going to reflect negatively at this stage. But if the previous stages were properly managed, at this stage, the young adult will be able to really know whom he or she is and work towards a very good career path, trying to be useful, trying to be resourceful, trying to add value to himself or herself, and even to the society and to the family. Now, at this stage, should they make mistakes? We all went through this stage. We also know our mistakes. Some of them feel like, oh, I have arrived. We are now the big girls. We are now the big boys and all that. Maybe they're at the university. Some have graduated. Some are doing their youth service and all that and all that. So what can you do to help your child from a very healthy personality? So because you are aware it's a period of intimacy versus isolation, you need to be there for your child. You need to always ask about how the child is faring, what's bothering the child. You need to put heads together and choose career path with the child. Help the child to realize his or her strengths and her weaknesses, the things he or she can do better. If it's about learning a skill, you can talk it out with the child, trying to tell the child the things that are trending, the things that are paying well, not just going to anything just for going sake. Also, this is also a time you need to show love. Remember, I said it's a period of intimacy versus isolation. So you as a parent, you need to show that love. Let the child experience the love from the home. If the child makes mistake, it's not a time to talk down on the child. Even teachers, university lecturers, these children are under your care, under your mentorship. So you need to be nice with this child, using kind words, even when they derail, even when they take risky paths, when they go into risky behaviors. You can turn that child into a better human being by using kind words. You can talk about the consequences of actions. Talk about decision making. Let the child see the consequence of every action he or she takes. Let the child know that whatever action he or she takes is his or her choice, but the consequences he or she can never choose. They will just be there for the child to face. So At this stage, instead of telling the child that you are useless, you are good for nothing, you can't be anything, you are cursed and all that and all that, why don't you use words like, what you are doing now will not fetch you good thing, you have potentials, you are intelligent, you are smart, but what you are doing now is capable of drawing you back, is capable of making you wretched, is capable of making you a nuisance in the society and all that. By the time you help the child talk about this, you are going to reduce some of the vices we are seeing in our young people of today. Now it's also a time to open their eyes to lots of opportunities. They can go online, they can search a whole lot of things and learn a whole lot of things online. Engage this child. Don't let the child be a nuisance. Issue of hard work which pays, the issue of perseverance, the issue of tolerance, patience, these are the things you need to keep communicating to that individual, because these are some of the soft skills we are talking about. This child will definitely mix up with people in the working place, wherever. So the child needs to learn these soft skills to be able to cope in the society, to be able to make it. Like I always tell young people, when you find solution to a problem in your community, you will make money. So you and the child can decide, discuss what are the problems in our community, in our immediate community, in our state, in our nation, all over the world. What are the problems that needs to be solved? Can we start solving these problems? When we start solving these problems, people are gonna pay us for solving this problem, and we get to make our money. In that way, you'll be discouraging ritual killing, hookup, yahoo and all whatnot. So this period, when you do it well with the child, help the child navigate through this stage very well, that child will have this value of intimacy against isolation. It's when the child feels isolated that the child will start thinking of being relevant, being noticed, and in that process of being relevant, being noticed, the child tends to commit a whole lot of crime, which will, all of us will start crying, all of us will start blaming the child. So let's all help them, in as much as they have enter the young adulthood, they are 20, they're in their early 20s, they're in the university, they've graduated, they're serving and all that. They still need us. They still need us to communicate very well with them. They still need us to understand how they feel, put ourselves in their shoes, open their eyes to a whole lot of things, teach them the things they need to know. Even when it comes to choice of spouses, they still need us. You don't impose it on them. You just open their eyes, tell them the pros and cons, and allow them to take the decision. In that way, we all will be raising up responsible individuals for our society. All right, this is where I'm going to wrap it up on today's video. So endeavor to subscribe if you've not, because I'm going to talk about stage 7 and stage 8 in subsequent videos. See you in my next video, and also don't forget to drop your comments, questions, whatever contribution you want to make concerning this topic I treated today. Please drop it on the comment section. I'll be there waiting for you. I'll be there to take your questions. Even if you want to have one-on-one chat with me, you can just drop it there. I'll send you my email. We communicate from there. Is that okay? All right, remember, don't forget, I'm also a guidance counselor, so you can trust me for that thing that is bothering you. I mean, the young adults, maybe your parents didn't really get it well and you really want to talk to somebody. Auntie Ma is here for you. You can always talk to me. You can rely on me, and whatever you tell me is going to be as confidential as possible. It's just going to be between me and you. Cheers. Until I see you in my next video. Bye bye.
Thank you.
Goodbye.